Hello students, we are going to learn a new chapter. Okay, I think it is the first chapter of our book of history, and we are going to learn this chapter. It is very important chapter in the aspect of class ninth, and at the same time it will be very useful for the class 10th also. Why? Because many factors are there, or many topics are there which is also included in class 10th. So it is my advice to you that study this chapter very well, because it will be helpful for you in the next year also. Now let me discuss a little about your syllabus also of history. As we can see here, three sections are given. It means three units are there, and around 8 chapters are here. Okay, so now you are confused. It is a lot of course, but no. I will just tell you that how we can, how CBSE reduced our chapters, and which are those chapters which we need to study. Okay, we do not need to take too much panic about this book or this subject. So we'll see that which chapters are given for us. Okay, so here I will talk about the first few compulsory chapters. As we can see, section 1, this whole section is compulsory. It means chapter number 1, the French Revolution, it is compulsory. Second, socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution, it is also compulsory. And here the third chapter, Nazism and the rise of Hitler, this chapter is also compulsory. Okay, before 1 or 2 years it was not there. Only first chapter was compulsory, and it was there, kind of options were there between second and third chapter. But now both three chapters are all three chapters are compulsory. Okay, now we'll go to the next section. As we can see here, so from the section second, three chapters are here, 1, 2, 3. It means fourth, fifth, and sixth. Now it is a good thing that only one chapter is, we can say, we can choose one chapter out of these three chapters. So according to me, if I teach, because everyone has their, we can say, important or their favorite chapter. So in this I can teach you anyone, otherwise I will teach you all. But this is my favorite out of this, because it is short and it is good for students to learn. Okay, student feel a kind of attachment with this chapter. So 1, 2, 3, and this 4. Yes, only these 4 chapters are there in your history. Okay, you don't need to take panic that we can see here 8 chapters. No, only 4 chapters are there. Other chapters are deleted by CBSE. Okay, so today we are going to learn here. We'll take a small part of only the French Revolution. We will know that what is the French Revolution. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so now we have come on this topic, that is French Revolution. Okay, so I hope you have, many of you have not heard about French Revolution, but you all have heard about France. Okay, France is famous for what? Okay, France is famous for Eiffel Tower. Huh? So we can see, and now we will know about this country. Okay, how this country was formed. Okay, and why it is so important that we are studying this chapter here. Okay, so why it is important? Because this country or this revolution gave the world the idea of freedom, idea of, we can say, democracy. So we all know that we are democratic country, and in the world we are having many democracies. But okay, this was the country which gave the present day kind of democracy. Okay, so we will know about it. Who were those people who took the part in this revolution? why this country became a kind of a symbol for other countries, okay, and what happened and how it happened. So we will know about it. Okay, so let's start this. So as we can see in the first line, very important question, this question will be asked to you again and again. The French Revolution. Okay, here we can see on the morning of 14th July 1789. So this question will be asked. I'm just telling you right now that when was French Revolution started. Okay, so ये कब start हुआ था? So the starting date of French Revolution was 14th July 1789. Okay, so simply okay, you can say, sir, it was started on this date. Okay, very good. So what happened this day? So what happened that day, that just because this revolution started? I just want to give a simple example to you. Okay, you prepare anything in pressure cooker. So when it gives a kind of whistle, so before whistle too much pressure is there inside, okay, and after that it gives the whistle. Same thing was there with the French Revolution or French people. Very much pressure was created due to different things, of different activities, or different we can say uh, incidents. So that's why on this day, on this special day of 14th July 1789, the people of France, they started a kind of revolution there. Okay, so what happened that day? The Paris was in the state of alarm. Okay, what people heard? People heard that a kind of rumors were there. Okay, rumors, it means the wrong information was there. People heard from somewhere that king has sent the army to kill us. People said what they said, by king of France sent a army to kill us normal people. So people became very afraid, and they decided, okay, before the army will kill us, we will kill them, or we will do something. Okay, if we have to die, so we should die, we should not die without fighting, we will fight. So but this information was wrong. What the people did? So they made a kind of people militia. Okay, people militia, it means military of people. Okay, military of or army of normal people. So around 7,000 men or women, they made their kind of army. What they did? So they went to the different government buildings in the search of arms, it means guns or other things. Okay, so they went there. And the Bastille, it was jail. Okay, a jail was there in Bastille, and they went there. In the jail, they thought that they will get a lot of guns and other things there, but they did not get. Only 7 prisoners were there. They made them freed. Okay, so it means that was the kind of thing. Then when people had this courage that they can fight against king, they can fight against the army. Okay, the nobody could think that time, but they thought. Okay, so now the reason, or we can say the question is behind this, what happened? Here we can say many questions are here. The days that followed saw many rioting both in Paris and in the countryside. People started killing, or we can say started killing the army persons and other people. Okay, they started fighting in Paris. It means the capital city of France, and in the village side also. Why they were protesting? Why they have come on this? We can say in this phase that they have to kill someone, or they have to fight for their rights. Okay, how and when, sorry, how and why did this happen? Okay, what happened before that? Why people became this type of energified to get their freedom or kind of thing? Okay, so we will discuss these things in the next part of the video. I hope you will understand what I told about your syllabus of history and the French Revolution. So I must say this, that you will be so curious to know that what happened in France. So we will discuss in next video. Thank you.